I'm Hoppie.
Hello, I'm Anya May. This is the Monday Morning News, and today with us is Hoppie Groenwald. How are you, Hoppie?
I'm great, thanks for asking.
Now, Hoppie, with your motto, think with your head and then with your heart, does that relate to everyday life or just boxing?
Well, Bodhi, I'd like to start off by saying it's a pleasure to be on the show. Now, to answer your question, yes, it definitely relates to everyday life. Some examples would be, if you ever get in trouble, instead of acting out, think about what you're going to say before you say it. Or, for instance, if you're going for a job interview, to get the job, the man will like to hear certain things. And if you use this process, you'll have an advantage.
Okay, now Kid Lewis, where does that name come from?
Kid Lewis comes from Joe Louis, who is the heavyweight champion of the world. He has a lot of recognition, not just by me, but by many others. For example, Joe Louis Hockey Arena, where the Detroit Red Wings play.
What advice did you give your friend PK to survive through the rough times?
I taught him that you don't need to be big to be the best. Confidence overcomes any body features or abilities.
Why is this advice so important to PK?
This advice was important to PK because PK was younger than all the kids at his school and never had support mentally, emotionally, etc. When he followed the tips I gave him, he overcame fear.
Well put, well put. You put boxing as a form of self-defense and taught it to PK. Can you explain?
The first time I saw PK, I noticed he had a natural, pretty large muscle tone, especially in his arms, which is perfect for boxing. So I taught him a few key moves and how to think strategically. It would be beneficial for PK later on in his life if he runs into trouble. The reason that boxing is a form of self-defense is because if you think with your head, then with your heart, you will know the right thing to do.
Alrighty then, now to focus on you. What was your strategy to beat Jack Hammer Smith? What gave you the courage?
I am pretty humble man and not one to think I'm the best. I just have confidence within that I am the best. And that's what I put to my advantage. I am also a southpaw, which Jack Hammer Smith struggled with. I also moved him around as much as I could because it tires a man like Jack Hammer Smith out.
What do you think about Merv?
I found her very selfish and generally mean and cold-hearted.
Can you give some examples?
She is rude, has no respect for others, and only cares about herself. And for me to say that about someone is rare. I'm not one to not like someone, but never I can't stand.
Well, Hoppie, this will be my last question for today.
Okay.
Do you feel you had a big impact on PK's life? If so, how?
Yes, I think I helped PK. I helped PK in many ways. I taught him many life lessons that will help him get through his life a lot easier. For example, the motto I gave him will help him not only when he boxes, but when he interacts with others. I filled him with the confidence which is needed as a child.
Thank you.
Bye.